Do it. Meow. Oh, welcome everybody to tonight's Plumes of Hazard. You know, I wish I had a secondary camera that the guys could watch while the intro's playing, because I'm over here jamming and all they see is just the screen. I can see them, but they can't see me. I get up, I dance around the room, I freaking, wave my shirt around in the air like you just don't care, and then I try to time it. It's like a Chinese fire drill. I just try to run around the chair like 3 or 4 times. Actually, who's fucking kidding? I run around the chair half a time and I'm out of breath, and then I sit down. Anyways, I'm Mass Blast 09. Welcome to the Plumes of Hazard. Here are my co-hosts, Understudy 77, the Angstful Fubaka, and Fubaka Chambers. I don't freaking know what's going on tonight. What's happening?
I'm just rotating between the two of them since you confused them. With a head bob for it. I'm probably making everybody sick at home though.
What up, Josh?
What up?
What up?
Oh, you're just what
up? Thanks for tuning in to all. What do we got? Like 18 people. Everybody else is watching the debate. If you don't want to watch that shit, the train wreck, that's going to be it.
Come watch the master debaters here.
Welcome.
If you don't want to watch that train wreck, come watch this train
wreck. At least for funny train wrecks, they're funny sad or they're funny scary is what they are.
Yeah, we just make people reevaluate their life choices.
That's right.
No, we're too heavy for a train.
Man.
I sent my wife a text a minute ago. I said, hey, do you mind recording the train wreck? She goes, what, the debates? I said, yeah. It's surely good. She said we should pop some popcorn because it's surely gonna be good. I'm like, yeah, we should definitely do that. Oh man.
I don't know, man. We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna not watch that. I'm gonna go back to Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Oh, gosh.
It's better than I thought. It's legit. I'm only trying to catch up because they're bringing it to CW, and it's better than I thought.
It's getting there for me. I haven't gotten as far as you have. It was straight just shit like the first 3.
You're right. It was.
It was garbage.
But it's getting better.
Mm. What did I say a minute ago? I said it's too much, namby-pamby, girly, feelingsy, touchy-feely, whatever for me.
Now, are you watching this by yourself or are you watching it with your wife?
By myself.
I watched.
No, I'm asking. I don't care about you. I'm asking Lasty. Fuck Lasty.
I think we both assumed you were talking to.
He's like me. He's in class. In class. They just ask another question. Me. Okay, little Johnny, we understand. You have no life. Me.
I don't.
Who lives in the basement? Me.
Under the sea. Me.
So I watched the first one with my wife, and then and we both were like, eee. But Sean was already getting it into it, and he said it's better. So I did watch the next couple, here in my office after she's gone to bed, and it's definitely better.
The problem is the forced feminist kind of thing that show does. I feel like it's a disservice to women anyway.
Dude, all modern feminism is like that.
Because it's just this super forced girl power. I'm fine with a girl. You look at Stranger Things, right? The girl character.
Oh, a girl that looks like a boy that's got a shaved head. Good job, Sean. Yeah.
Girl, legitimately badass. Man. Or even Agent Carter wasn't that forced feminist thing.
No, wait. There's a little bit of that in Agent Carter, but for that time period,
it was a topic. Though
it's appropriate and it's time. It was good. Yeah, it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed Agent Carter. That was a really good show. Did they continue that or did they kill it?
It's canceled. It made me sad.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's too bad.
I did really.
Wait, everyone. Mooch has entered the chat. Just everybody should know. Mooch, you can find Mooch at find my Mooch at the Plumes of Hazards chat.com.
No. That was last week. This week it's findyourmooch.givememoney.org.com.
Well, and actually, he's been making the rounds. Apparently, he has been first time ever on internet television shows. He was just on one last week, and he's somewhat of a mooch celebrity.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Munchkin Mooch.
No.
This is the battery mooch.
The cool one. So I was half joking about that. One of my news things, we might as well go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Was as in my notes says, give Mooch a hand. And what this is he's got a GoFundMe up now. He has been using, and you can read about this in the thing, but he's been using some donations that he got about a year ago to buy these batteries, and he's been kind of working his way through that. But the equipment that he owns, or at least uses through work, has been taking a beating from the work that he's been doing, getting information for vaping. So some of that stuff needs to be replaced. He needs a new boost of cash to buy a few batteries, and it's a very reasonable amount of money in my opinion. So I have put his GoFundMe in our side chat. We will put it in the link underneath the video if you're watching later. Click on it. Throw him a couple bucks, man. It's easy to do.
Everybody wants the fucking batteries tested, but nobody wants to do it themselves or pay for it. So fucking give them money.
Right. I did. It's easy. Just do it.
I will be giving Mooch some money. Let's continue down the list of people who need money, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Up next is Vape. They put out a statement today. I'll just read their statement. Due to the current turmoil in the industry and multiple organizations needing funding, the Vape project has seen monetary donations dwindle to practically nothing. Our FDA compliance fee barely covers the cost of shipping out the packages, but we still need funds to cover rent, electricity, packing materials, payroll for 2 employees, and other miscellaneous blah, blah, blah. Our total operating expenses other than shipping amounts to around $5,000 per month, so that we don't require a significant amount. But this is low financial target really illustrates how desperate our need is for assistance.
Yeah.
So if you are so inclined, we had Vape on a long time ago. You can go check out that episode. If you have some to spare, feel free to shoot them some. We will never tell you how to spend your money other than to tell you to give it to Mooch.
Yes.
But
or Vape.
If you so deem that your money is worth going to that cause, then by all means, throw some money at that cause. They do need it.
I'll say this. You go on any of the Facebook groups, and there's people giving all kinds of fucking money to all kinds of places, and hey, that's fine. But I don't know. I think those guys on the front line in the trenches actually getting stuff for our brothers overseas is pretty important. They've made some serious changes in people's lives over there. So, keep that in mind.
So, and Mooch helps you not blow yourself up.
Yeah. Anytime you can spread the knowledge of not blowing yourself up, that's always good.
So I just want to put this on record right now too. Soviet Vapor in chat, who I believe is Onyx, just said he will think of a challenge, and if we can complete it, he will give Mooch 10K. I just want that on record because I'll do whatever.
What?
10K.
Yeah, this is like some Howard Stern shit. Omar listening.
Is part of the challenge sending him 10K?
Do we have to shave our buttholes?
I do that. I'm just not posting a picture of my butthole.
Right.
Oh, I'll shave it. I'll take a picture. I don't know if I can reach my butthole. We'll take a picture of it there, but I'm sure my wife will. Nah, never mind.
Nah, she won't do that.
I shave myself with a blade on a stick.
Jello wrestling.
Nothing illegal.
I prefer.
That's right.
Yeah, I prefer coleslaw, but I mean, shit. I almost killed Yanksy doing the damn water challenge. Fucking waterboarded, fucking Texan.
You waterboarded your video card, B.
You forget? No, he totally waterboarded the Texan.
Yeah, you would know about waterboarding.
Now, see, here's the
I
thing.
do it when I go on vacation.
The reason why I'm calling this out is because if we do indeed do it, then I expect him to donate that money.
Yeah.
Because he
And
said it, and I'm putting it publicly.
He
Right
says
are you shaving?
He says,
Are
I'll
you
think of something.
Are you shaving right now?
now. Me?
Yeah.
No, my contact just wigged the fuck out.
I thought he was going for it.
If I do this, I expect him to do it. Damn it! I'm out. There we go. Let's do it.
Holy shit.
Falcons just scored, by the way, against the Saints.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I have Monday Night Football on.
Who cares about the NFL? Angsty does not care about the NFL. No, NCAA, we've been talking. Talk about that SEC. Come on now.
I don't really watch college football too much.
Yeah.
Teen refuses to clean her room, so mom throws away all of her things as punishment. All right.
High five, Mom.
And she's Hispanic. Yep, that's why.
I'll take jokes that Masty can say for 500 out.
I was just reading and I saw the last name. I'm like, yep,
Oh.
that happened.
Oh boy. Oh, speaking of being frugal, how about that? How about that for a segue? I mean a segue. We have a group buy going on. If one is interested for some of our favorite wicking materials, I'm gonna post the link in chat there. If you are interested in any chatto cotton, we are running a Plumes of Hazard edition. And no, we don't get any hashtag kickbacks. It's all the money goes right to chatto because it's cheap. Well, it's cheaper than normal. If you're interested in it, there's a link. Click on it. We'll probably have it up for another, I don't know, couple of days. We'll give you guys a chance to go. If you want to get in on some of these things that we do, these lists that we run and that kind of thing, join our Facebook group and start freaking like participating or discourse. Speaking of which, I should
Should we
post
even
on
post
Discourse.
this on Discourse? That's the question.
That's exactly what I just said. I should post this on Discourse. I should do that right now. So it was kind of a thing. I totally forgot to do this thing that I meant to do this last weekend, so I kind of banged it out quickly yesterday. The Plumes of Hazard.
God, that hurt really fucking bad.
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, I have a appointment on like
Did
Wednesday.
you lower your desk down on your dick?
I have an appointment on Wednesday for my eyes, so I can get a new prescription, which I don't really need. We have this stupid thing where you can't. Eyeglass prescriptions go out every 2 years.
Yes.
So my eyes haven't changed in 10, but I can't order contacts because my prescription's expired, which fucking sucks.
That's right. It's done.
But I'm running low. Like, this is my last set. So, also, I just want to throw something out because if this happens, I will go watch the debate. Matt Coley made a post that says, I think Gary Johnson needs to bum rush the debate stage wearing nothing but an American flag and his bong in his free hand. That's the America I want to live in.
I might have to vote for him just because of that if that happens.
If he does it, yeah, absolutely.
I couldn't do that. No, not the stage thing, but the contact things.
Flitzy just said, Sean, you should get LASIK, you baller.
Oh.
Okay. Here's my thing. I've got contacts, and I've needed contacts since I was a child. I am down. If I get shots, that's fine. Blood doesn't bother me. Stitches, all that kind of stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
Something about them slicing the top of my eyeball off, peeling it back, and the possibility of that literally blinding me for the rest of my life freaks me the fuck out.
You would even get a Prince Albert before you got that done.
Oh.
I don't dig the concept. I dig contacts to glasses because funny thing, when I wore glasses, my eyes changed every year because I actively use my peripheral.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have almost a constant headache because half of my sight would be blurry.
I don't know how people wear glasses.
I don't either. Since I switched to contacts, my prescription has not changed.
So, Angsty, what do you do when you got to put your contacts in and out? Doesn't that wig you out, putting shit up in your eye?
No, that's the other thing. Touching my eye, no big deal. I've been doing contacts since I was a kid, since I was like 10 or something.
It's not the blinding thing you should be worried about, Angsty, because the
God.
chances of that are incredibly small, but your night vision is affected.
What if
your night vision is also affected? I've got fantastic night vision. I don't want to lose that.
So they just said Plume should get Prince Alberts for $10K. What if do we get more money one or few of us already have them. I think if one or few of us already have them, we should be at like 15K.
Wait, what about if we've already got a Jacob's Ladder?
Well, he said he's got 740,000. 10K is nothing.
Okay.
Tasty.
On nose rip 24 milligram.
So should we chat about what we're vaping? Should we?
We kind of just went into chatting mode, didn't we?
We went into derailment mode.
Oh.
Wait! Before we do vaping, a big congratulations to Eric from Titan Mods and his wife. They got married over the weekend.
I was at the wedding.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I know that guy.
Wait. Oh. Where does it go?
Welcome to Microsoft Encarta.
Do you have the other?
Remember that shit?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking CDs you had to put in, and they had the CD cover that you would pop out, and you put it in the tray and go, and it would suck it in and play the CD, the fucking Encarta.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Do you have the other congratulations queued up, Nasty? With the flute song?
You're not to put it. I know, but we talked about it, but we didn't talk about it before the show started. So you know that my memory is dedicated to Wham is like this much.
So go ahead and get that queued up. I'll get you the picture.
Listen, can you hear the rattle in there?
Yes, I do
It's
actually.
gonna make a great GIF.
You need to open it up and put some hot glue in there.
My hot glue is wearing out.
Then the rattle will go away. There's the picture for you.
Okay, let me see.
Go ahead and grab the song. We'll talk about what we're
What are you
vaping.
talking about? Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we'll chat about what we're vaping, and then we'll congrats.
Yeah. Give me a minute.
So Fu, what do you got?
Got the pink Titan, the Master Magenta. I don't know, Titan owners. If you happen to own one of these, let me know because I don't know who else got one of these. So yeah. Anyway, with the Kennedy on top as usual, and Fuju, Crescent City Clouds, some out of Cozy Custard.
Crescent City Clouds got a nice write up on Reddit today.
Oh, did he?
A guy visited his shop and was really surprised with how nice the shop was and everything.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, Vaping Adam in chat also got married last weekend, so congratulations, Adam.
Oh, well
Yeah.
done. Oh, wait. I don't know. I closed the thing.
And Drew Brees just got knocked the fuck down.
Loud.
Thanks. See what do you got?
The BuiltBox Rev 4 has got abolishment in it. Smooth. The Ardenmod Evo has got a split on top. Inside is Get Pissed. And the Dia with the Narda on top is Derailment. So sorry, it did happen. And last but not least, I'm still using this little monkey. This little guy has been getting some travel time with me.
Begin.
Inside
right,
there is Grappleberry by Salty Liquids.
I'm ready.
Let's finish this segment thingy first.
Go.
I have the Dia with abolishment and a Narda. I have abolishment in the JMFD with the Brodus, the Heartwood with the Narta with limeade and a bedding, and then the Evo and another Narda with Pissed. Mast.
I got my Narda and I have stashed PB&J in here. Delicioso. Man, going back to that after it's been steeped.
I'm sure it's great.
So, the final congratulations that we have is to two friends of ours who celebrated their engagement this weekend. This one goes out to Robbie and Kat.
I can't stop it. God damn it. Fucking thing just comes out.
Congratulations to both of you.
Yet another example of one of our buddies kicking beyond his coverage. I don't know what she's doing with rehab. Love you, rehab.
I thought I heard something different. I'm like, I don't know what she's doing in rehab. What? It's the other way around. Oh. This show format is not working for me.
Ahmed, you got anything to talk about this week?
A little bit. I got this Fuji because I got vape mail from Crescent City Clouds, which was like a little bit of juice, and I got some more beignet. And one of these showed up.
Oh, what is that?
What is that?
It's the Aspire hookah thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw this on my mini hookah, but the problem is I'm not sure if it's in my house, like in a box in the garage, or in my brother's apartment. I need to find it. But yeah, I got to try one of these, and these are actually pretty cool. And I don't know, maybe it'll end up in Masty's hands. And, I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Masty.
I don't remember. We talked about those things a long time ago. Does it have a cell in it, like a 650 or something in there, or what?
Yeah, it takes two 650s.
Mm.
And the reservoir is in the center with the coil and shit.
It's got like a cluster of coils, doesn't it?
Yeah, there are a couple of packs we sent along with it. So thank you, Mr. Waters.
Wow. So Soviet just said I'll give 10K to Mooch if somebody raffles the Mass Mod Micro for advocacy.
I want to see the fucking money.
Right?
Seriously.
When the money gets deposited, I'm sure that could probably be arranged.
I would actually consider doing that. I really would. If he's not bullshitting, hit me up, and we'll sort it out. It actually does need to go back to the hospital, though.
Yeah, it does.
He wants something deeply.
These new lipos. I used them too much. Now they're sad.
So you got anything fun going on, Brian?
I do. Not really fun, but kind of fun. So a while back, I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching one of Grimmy's videos. Good old Grim Green. And he was using a pair of tweezers, and they were ceramic tweezers, like we all, know and love, but they were a different shape. So if you've been vaping for a while, let's see, let's zoom up and do some uppy closies. That was just for you, Cisco. So here up close, normal sort of pointy tweezers. I use them all the time, but the ones he was using looked really stout. So one of the problems I've found was when you go to use something like this, and you've got like a thick build, like even a thin Clapton, but any of the bigger, angrier Claptons, I always feel like I'm squeezing the tips a little bit more than they can handle because they are ceramic and they're brittle and whatever. And I've actually broken the tips off of some of them. So when I saw these that Grim was using, I was like, oh, holy crap, those things are cool. So I went Googling and found out, so they're still pointy, but they're thicker. I was like, oh, that's slick. So, because back in the day, I've had.
Are they ceramic?
The blunt nose, yeah, they're totally ceramic. So I've had the blunt nose ones, which are fine, but I actually really like the fine tip ones. So when I saw these guys that are both pointy and blunt, I was like, those are pretty cool. So I went Googling around and I did find them, and I'll put the link in side chat real quick so people can see them. Now, for whatever reason, they don't have very many products there. It's just basically these and some flat brims, goofy looking hats. But it's on the vapekit.com. So I ordered them, and it took freaking forever to get here. And that was not their fault, but USPS. And I will say that their notification emails for shipping and stuff were very funny, which is a weird thing to be funny, but it was like this little story of how it's being shipped and stuff. And it was kind of funny. It was worth watching. So they came in, I was like, okay, these are really cool, and they work pretty well. But I was like, the top's a different color. You see the tips? It's like, that's kind of weird. I just assumed they were just, they ordered these custom because they're like $13.
Yeah.
I just assumed they ordered some customs, but I was like, it looks ground.
Yep.
I was like, oh wait. So I went and I got my regular ones. And I started looking at them. I'm like, those, it's the the same length. Oops. Same length, same basic, construction.
Yeah.
But if you put them side by side, same length, you can see they basically just ground the tips. Same everything. So while I don't begrudge them for that, and I'm fine with them charging a little bit more money out of that, because I'm sure it took a little thought and interestingness and whatever. They were $13, and I was kind of expecting them to be made like that. That said, they've been working fine. So so that's the thing. I'll put the link in side chat. I've been enjoying them. Now, I have found for a couple things, I have been going back to my pointies for some things. When you're, for example, pulling some cotton through, if you're rebuilding something like the Uno, some really tight quarters, the finer tip ones a little bit better tool for the job. But in general, these things are pretty cool.
So in other words, break out the grinder.
Break out the grinder. That's the other thing you can do is order yourself a $5 pair, and if you've got a really fine grinder, I imagine you could do something.
You're probably gonna snap if it's ceramic. It's gonna go. See, my problem with those though is if you're trying to grab cotton and stuff like that, no problem. But if you try to use them for something else, I think a lot of stuff slips through if you have like juice on it. And what I broke the tip on one of mine too, and the problem was it just went, and I don't know where it went. Now you have a fucking piece of ceramic that's tan, that's somewhere. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
It'll find your foot, just like
I've cut my finger with my ceramic tweezers, dude. It sucks.
Yeah,
seriously.
So there's a thing. Toonie says you need a diamond belt to smooth those down. I do not doubt it. You would need something like that. And, for an extra $10 on top of the cost of a cheap pair, you could have them do it, and then you won't have to worry about it. But they do come together at just the right spot. Like you can definitely grab, very, very tiny little threads of cotton. So they're ground properly. I'll say that it is a good spot. I kind of enjoy them. I've been using them quite a bit, and now you can kind of grab out those coils and give them squeeze-ins if you want to. Speaking of other stuff that I ordered, it finally got here. I ordered a thing. So if you have been around squonking for a while, you probably have a little jar, just like I do, with juice that's mostly dead and needs to be washed out. But the reason I'm showing you this is because of this top bit. So this is kind of a pressure fit, right? That goes underneath your 510 to a little metal tube that's up there, and this is the female side. So. Insert jokes here because as you continually do this number and get it on and on and on and on and off, after a while that hole gets a little wider and it kind of wears out. It happens. It's just a thing. Don't worry about it.
Woo-ha.
So, I found based on somebody posted in the Squonker's Paradise probably, they said that the measurements for said tubing is a 4 millimeter outer diameter, 2 millimeter inner diameter surgical tubing, and you can buy it. And I went on eBay and I found some, and I didn't notice that it was from China, so I bought it, and it proceeded to take almost a month to get here. But it did finally get here, and now I've got some extra tubing. So when one of the tubes wears out,
I just went out to the garage, got one of the RC cars, took the gas line off, cut it, and put it on. It fucking matters.
There you go. Just blow out the gas first, right?
Nah, it's nitro. It just evaporates.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Because nowadays nobody does fucking nitro cars anymore. Everybody's on the fucking lipos. Which, yeah, I mean, it's cheaper and it's
fires.
Safe for the environment.
I was gonna say less explosive, but that's not really true.
When you crash, you better fucking Dale Earnhardt that shit because it's gonna go. Like, that's not nice to say. Sorry to all the fucking.
Too soon, man.
Too soon.
So, it's been a good while.
I saw this earlier and I can't find it, but I will talk about it because there's another thing that solves your problem of the female tubing getting a little stretched out.
Oh God.
And that's that somebody has made basically a screw-in 510 connector with a bottle, So you fill this bottle, you screw in the 510, take off your Addy, squeeze that bottle, and it squeezes juice down into your bottle that's still inside the squonker.
I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it for sale?
I haven't seen it for sale. I just saw the video of it, and it's cool as shit, and I want one.
Sure.
Because it means I no longer have to take out the bottle and worry about the mat. There's these Sunbox bottles.
Listen, if you're out there and you're a manufacturer of trinkets, of stupid, useless shit that's real expensive, please contact Sean at Sean at theownpage.com because
I don't think that works.
Because I mean, you could give him a muffler bearing and he will. I tell you what, you do that favor for him, and he will just post it all over the internet. Fucking muffler bearings, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Muffler bearings.
How about some headlight fluid?
I'll tell you.
It solves the downside of this bottle, which this bottle does have its downsides, right? It's still a bit messier, harder to fit in.
Well, the problem with the Sunbox bottles, to me anyway, is when you fill it up and you torque down the top cap, it's enough pressure to where it forces liquid out before you can even finish it out. And so you got a drop of liquid just kind of running down and make it a mess. So it would be nice if that is. So speaking of which, I need to find the dimensions for that tubing because I think it's different. I'm pretty sure it's different because I have noticed my Dia is it's not as securely sealed anymore when I squat. I've seen a little bit of leakage around the back of the juice thing. Anyway, so I need to find some of that stuff too. Squanking tubes. What else? Oh yeah, so I actually have some actual vape mail this last week. One of the things that I've been using the build box for a long time is the Kangaroo by Omen. I also have the Uno by Omen. And one thing that I did not try was the Atmostique Racing Bridge. So the Atmostique has their own version of the Kangaroo, which adapts SSOCC coils, right? The Kangaroo coils. But they also have this racing bridge. And of course it comes in a little Atmostique blue bag like all their stuff does. But what it is it's an adapter that adapts the Kangaroo RBA head. Boop. So let me zoom up on myself here so you can see what it looks like. Bam. Zoop. There we go. So now you can fit your Kangaroo RBA head plus, I think it's the mini RBA head plus. What?
Plus not much juice from the looks of it.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the cons is I feel like it displaces a good amount of the liquid that you have available for you. But I do also find it a little easier build than the Uno, and also the you can fit a bigger coil in it too. So if you're one of the kind of guys that wants to do some sort of Clapton wappy or whatever, double stapled gargoyle hoof, that you're going to be more apt to fit that in here than you are in here, right? That this is just a little bit, just a tiny little thing. This one's got quite a bit more room. Now, the big downside, Sean already guessed it, is I find it is a little bit low on the capacity. So one of the things I was hoping it did, one of the very few downsides to the Uno, in fact, probably the only real downside, is I do find that you have to re-wick it often. And I think that's just simply because there's not very much cotton that you've got there, and it tends to kind of gunk up a little bit. I was hoping this was going to solve that because it's more of a larger build deck inside. I built that on Saturday. When did I come in? Was it Saturday or Friday? I forget. Anyway, it was a very good vape. It was a very good vape, probably comparable to the Kangaroo, the SSOCCs that I've had. No problem. Nothing special, though, to write home about. And then I was like, you know what? It started getting dry, and I was like, oh, that's annoying. So I pulled it out, and the cotton inside was dry. Problem is it's got 2 millimeter juice flow holes on either side. And I said, that's not enough juice flow for me. So I took it out to my shop and got a 1/8 drill bit, and which is about a little over 3 millimeters, if I remember right. And drilled it out. So I haven't drilled out anything in vaping, and gosh, it's been a couple of years since I've had to do that. So I did that, and I wicked it back up Saturday evening, and it was very good. And it might be my favorite vape I've gotten out of the build box with abolishment, which is great. But then, so that was Saturday night or whatever. So it was Saturday night and then all day Sunday and then about half of today. And all of a sudden I realized it was kind of that not that great again. So I just pulled it out right before the show, and sure enough, it was a little singy and whatever. So I had to re-wick it again. So I don't know that it lasts a lot longer than the Uno, but I really, really like the Vape. It's super saturated once you drill out the juice flow channels, and it's $36. So if you've got like a sub tank that you bought a long time ago, yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's $36, and it's an easy rebuildable thing to throw in your build box. Done. At Mystique Racing Bridge. I got mine straight from build box. In fact, they were in stock, so that's pretty good. Menu 45. Can you long hit the billet box? Well, it depends on what atomizer you have on it. If you've got the this is the NX Cardo. It's a mesh atomizer. You cannot really long hit this because it doesn't work that great for that. But this,
You can long hit.
no problem. And I forgot the other thing that's really cool about this. I should totally show you this because I didn't know about it before I got it. So it normally has, and I'll be posting a video, I'm sure, at some point, so you can see this. That's not close enough. I want all the close-ups. All the close-ups. There you go. So here in the very bottom, can you see that little black ring?
Mm-hmm.
Right in the bottom there. There's a hole. There we go. There's a hole. There's 4 of those in the bottom. So it actually replaces the Mystique kit, replaces the bottom pin of the RBA head. And of course, there's this little silver adapter to kind of seal the bottom of the billet box tank. And then there's that little black guy, that little black ring, and it's got holes drilled into it as well. So you can basically just rotate that to adjust your airflow. How cool is that? So if you don't want a nice restricted long hit like this, and you would like to restrict it down, and by the way, Sean, you can restrict this thing quite a bit. If you were into that still, you can do that. So I hope that answers your question. The answer is yes, depending on the atomizer that you're using. That was nice. I'm going to have a vape.
Do it.
Not last. We already talked about the Mooch thing. Go give Mooch a couple bucks because he does a lot of work for you people. The last thing that I have in here for...
What are you talking about, you people?
You know what I'm talking about, you people. All the people out there. Yeah. There are 2 new to me anyway, Evolve-powered mods coming out. One is the Lost Vape Scar. Have you seen the Lost Vape Scar?
Let's see.
Like that dude from The Lion King?
Like the dude from The Lion King. That is coming up right now. What is that bullshit? Photo coming soon. Oh, that's crappy. I don't know why I didn't put this in here. Here we go. That's a not good picture. Why didn't I have this up? I'm so sorry. Oh God, sorry. At this point, you can probably phone it yourself. Lost Vape Scar. Has Element got it? Has it got the picture? Does have the picture. Nice. Here we go. Share. Here we go. There's the Lost Vape Scar. So it's a DNA 75 26650 or 18650 thing, and plus it kind of looks like the Therion, which I think looks.
Is it a single battery?
What?
Single battery?
Single battery, 26 or 18650. So they basically took the C1D2 droid and kind of maybe lifted a little bit of that idea, except for then they made it look like a Therion, which is ugly. But it does come in an all black, and the all black actually looks better. It's still weird, but meh.
Hey, baby.
Hey, that's my cat.
I know.
I was explaining to everybody else.
It's funnier when I say, hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Hey, Betty. That's what you can say. Hey, Betty. Here we go. Let's share this other thing, too. The other thing is Vapor Shark has got the most obnoxious website I've seen since 1997.
Jesus.
It's called the Switchbox. And it is a single battery DNA 75 as well, womp womp. But at least this was an 18650, and you can like replace the front and back plates pretty easily. And apparently those are metal, so they're not sort of cheap plasticky feeling. But it is, I'm sure it's trendy. It's got to be Chinese.
How cliche for Miami. Face lifted. Pocket friendly.
Nice. $110, which I find to be a relatively reasonable price, as long as you don't care about having more than 6 volts. Because DNA 75. But
I'll buy it with a Visa gift card.
Exactly. That's not a bad idea. Come from Vapor Shark. Yeah. Use a custom card. Or generate your own card number. Yeah.
I wish I was like joking.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I was on the page between, or the notes between pages here. I forgot I had one more thing. That is an article I saw on ECR, and it's an article from Scientific American, and it's how the FDA manipulates the media, which I think is kind of cool. What?
You made that face.
What?
Someone's gonna get the screen cap of that face. You were like, from Scientific.
That was my brain idling face.
Well, it's a pretty fabulous idle face.
Multitasking.
You can have to reset. Scientific American.
Angsty has a resting fabulous face.
That's right.
First one to post that picture on Plumes gets a clap.
I'm posting a link in side chat. It's how the FDA manipulates the media, and I found it to be a really interesting page. So this is not one of those, op-ed blurb kind of things about vaping. It was actually like a really detailed, long article about how the FDA has been massaging its press releases. So apparently, and this isn't an uncommon thing. So don't hear that. I'm not saying this never happens anywhere. This actually happens all the time, which sucks, especially if it's from the government. But what they basically did is they offered a Faustian bargain, is how he puts it, to the NPR radio. So they basically said, hey, we're going to give you guys the scoop by a day or two if you agree to not kind of step out of line. So, you can't interview people with a conflicting viewpoint unless we have approved it. You can't write any of this stuff unless we approve it, blah, blah, blah. It's infuriating me. I mean, I know it happens all over the place. I hate it when we should be able to trust our press. That's all there is to it. We should be able to trust our press. We haven't been able to for a really long time, but I really wish we could. It would be really nice if we could say, these people they happen to be at a place that we can't be because we've got our own jobs and whatever, and they report back, this is what happened.
We should go to North Korea. They trust their media there.
Right. Yes. Anyway, it's a long article. I'm not. That's the synopsis. I'm not going to go into any more detail. Read it though. It's very. I felt it was very interesting, and it's just very indicative. I think very indicative of the shit we got to deal with. And I think that's all I got. And not on that womp womp kind of note.
Well, Sean.
I really don't know how to follow
on that womp womp, Sean.
I don't know.
Well, guys, I don't know.
Oh wait, shit. Here, I can ramp it up a little bit before I give it back to Sean. You ready? Here, the guy that mentioned those two the guy that mentioned those two mods to me today and gave me the hat tip. This is going out to our friend and colleague Lasty. Can you roll it?
Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Drop my magnum dong. Ooh. Don't drop my magnum dong. Don't drop my magnum dong. Ooh. Don't drop my magnum dong.
There you go.
Thank you, Dong Magnum, for the tip. I had not seen either of those mods yet, and now we can tell it to everybody. And now it's a little more upbeat because who doesn't like a little bit of Magnum Dong?
No, it's so shit going to Sean.
Music stuff.
Yeah, I still can't follow that. I was gonna hand out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The allergy community got pissed.
How dare you, Sean Thomas, hand out peanut? Don't you know the food allergy group of people that got stuff?
Don't you know how expensive EpiPens are, and that there's only one per state?
What's the name of the organization?
That I
These
know.
Nuts.
These nuts. yeah, these nuts just killed you.
Update on
waiting for the
These
messages
nuts just
about
closed up your throat.
waiting for the messages of people going, "This is serious stuff, guys. When you suffer an allergic
Yeah, my younger
reaction."
brother actually just got diagnosed with a nut allergy like a month ago.
A nut allergy. I cannot take a doctor straight if he told me you have a nut allergy.
Hell yeah, I do. I'm straight as narrow, boy.
Go get. That's how Anksy talks to his doctor after he got done getting a prostate exam. Yeah, damn straight, boy. I'm in squares from Texas.
I still haven't. I haven't had to do that yet.
Yeah.
It is not far off, though, my friends. Not far off before I am.
Just around the corner, right?
Moon River.
Sean?
Hey, Sean, how can you follow that one?
Have we given this to you on a plate or what?
The Heartwood and the Notice are good still.
Yeah.
Still feel strongly about them. And I already talked about everything else throughout the show. So Mast.
What a bitch. So I ran across a Google Docs list. It was set up on 4/12/2016, but it's been continually updated. And it's a list of about, let's see, how many are on here? There's about 160 affordable, authentic atomizers. There's anything. I mean, it's in alphabetical order from the 528 Customs, the Cthulhu, the frickin' EH Pros. I mean, flawless stuff. There's all kinds of stuff, and it's got the manufacturer. It's got the name of the Addy, the type of the device, where there's RTA, RDA, the price, and it also has a link where you can buy them. So I will put this in chat if anyone is looking. It's kind of easy list that you can send someone who is shopping around and they have some kind of budget. So if they're saying, "Oh, I only want to spend $50," hey, have at it. Sort it by monies, and there you go. You can check it out. So instead of having to try to find something that they're going to like, if they have any idea, a new user or something like that. So next, I was reading earlier that apparently, and this is something that we kind of knew was coming down the line here, but everybody got their tissues to shed some tears. Apparently, Mount Baker Vapor is no longer selling any flavorings whatsoever.
Oh, really? Flavoring.
Yep, flavorings. Yes. Basically, a user wrote in and says Mount Baker Vapor is no longer selling any flavorings. They're eliminated on the FDA regulations. Now, this person was asking, where do I buy a nice variety of flavorings for my juices? This is my go-to for the past 5 years. Well, the top comment is, just buy Flavor West. It's all Mount Baker Vapor anyways. Yeah. And it's kind of true. And they came in and commented, and they said, I apologize for the change. We did this so we can prepare for the pre-market tobacco applications. Sounds like Mount Baker Vapor is going to be applying for some hot sauce and some thug juice for pre-market tobacco applications. We had to reduce our SKU count to better accommodate the monetary necessities of submitting these applications. It's kind of funny because there's a few shops around town that it was poster after poster after poster, 1,600 flavor e-juices, come and try each and every mix, and I'm like, drive by now, the sign's gone, and they probably have like no flavors.
Yeah.
So it's just
now, yeah.
VG. But anyways, there you go. And, there's a few people commenting about, a few places to get, basically they're saying, hey, if you like Mount Baker Vapor's Thug Juice, Flavor West, it's called Jungle Juice, and a mixture of each. And check out DIY or Die. It'll hook you up with what to mix, what you want to do.
Or is it DIY_e-juice? Is that the sub?
I believe so. DIY_e-juice. Yeah, pull it up. And last but not least, and I know Mooch is in chat, we found a ruler that he uses to impress the ladies. This is what he carries around. And he says when someone of the female persuasions asks him what he does, and he pulls out his big old battery stick.
Hey,
So
baby, you got a penny?
that is about a 1 kW. So it's 100 18650 batteries in there that this guy was playing around with.
That's
So
my positive to your negative.
that's pretty interesting.
That's good one, Fu.
Yeah, and so that's all I got
I hope your voltage
for-
doesn't collapse.
for news. Oh, let's hope it doesn't prolapse either. Voltage prolapse is bad. You can ask those questions and more at askthemooch.com. He should set up like a question setup website, where people can just come in, ask the question, and then it's Mooch answers your questions. That would be great. You know what we should do? Let's do in the Plumes group. Ask anything. We should do a Mooch AMA. You can just ask him anything, like why hasn't he been on any internet television shows yet? Like no one knows what he looks like.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
So he's like the Yeti of vaping.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. It's like
Yeah.
the Bigfoot. So
It's normally the person who's being asked is the one that sets up the AMA. Not here on Plumes of Hazard. We decide who's going to get asked.
oh, look at him, $5 per questions.
There you go. Yeah, there's like a comment thing when you donate too. Maybe that's a good idea.
That
Give them a
is
couple
You
bucks
get
to
to ask a question.
like you pay you pay $5 and he forgives your sins. Well, you pay $5 and he answers your questions.
and forgives your battery sentence, perhaps.
Yeah. I'd be down with that. He could rack up some money.
Trust fires.
You what?
Give me all your trust fires and say 3.
Boy.
Day 15 Hail Mooches.
Sean, did you see that Marvel already filmed the next 4 Stan Lee cameos?
Hail Samsung.
No.
Are they
Did they really?
preparing? Yeah, are they preparing for him dying soon or what?
Maybe.
What's going
Get
on?
up there, man.
I don't even know how old he is, but yeah. He came in one day and filmed all 4 cameos. Okay.
I hope he's okay. Oh, Master, weren't you going to pour one out? Weren't you going to pour one out for your boy?
Well, I'm not going to pour it on my computer, but I am drinking one for the man, the legend, Arnold Palmer, who passed away this weekend at the ripe age of 86.
87.
87, close enough.
You poor bastard.
Yeah, him and that pitcher from the Marlins, man, that was messed up. Young guy.
Yeah.
So
That means we need a third, right?
yeah, what's funny? Not people dying, but Ahmed, I don't know if you've seen this up there. Apparently, there's been a rash of creepy clowns going around everywhere. Well, apparently they showed up in my town, and the cops are like looking for these. Yeah, this lady was walking her dog, and out of the woods, there was these 2 clowns just sitting there creeping on her, and she ran home. And apparently, it's like a nationwide issue, a creepy clown epidemic. So apparently, they've been real popular in New York. So a bunch of clowns up there. Just wondering if anybody's seen them. Math clowns, yeah.
Here
So,
to amuse you. Or frighten you, I suppose.
so, but yeah, that's all my news.
Does that mean that that's our show?
The Unicorn's Hole just pointed out something that I thought was funny, too.
Juggalo Nation. Oh my God.
Nasty said, what's funny about people dying? Did you see this, Foo? Like you directed it right into Foo.
Oh boy.
So on that bombshell,
I'm not. Yeah,
The
no, I
wow.
think that's about it. I've got a lot of work to do tonight, so I'm sorry I didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight.
See you guys next week.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't go a whole episode without that.
Damn, son.
How much did that miss? Or how much did I probably got most of that out.
You
A little late.
what?
It was a little late.
Oh.
Delayed.
Peace.
Peace out.